Okay, we're going to study systems of equation with a nonlinear equations, and then first method to solve it by graphing it, and then second method is solving by substitute. So we had one quadratic equation and one with a linear, and if we try to solve it first, you know how to change the quadratic function to the vertex form. So we will change it to the vertex form. So in that way, we can find the vertex and we can plot some points there. So y equal to x squared minus 4x plus, we have to add a certain value c, plus 9 minus the same value. That value will be half of this term, which is a negative 4 over 2 to the square, which is 4. So we're going to add the 4 here and subtract 4 here. And we can rewrite as a y equal to, for these parts, x minus 2 to the square. And if you calculate this one, become a 5. From here, we know that it will be vertex as a 2, 5, a value is a 1. So first, axis of symmetry, x equal to 2. I'm going to plot that. I'm going to draw that vertical line. And then vertex at 2, 5 here. And if I plot the points, maybe if I plug it in 3, then 3 minus 2 to the square plus 5 will be 6. So 3, 6, and then another point here. And then if I plug it in 0, 0 minus 2 to the square plus 5 will be negative 2 to the square, which is a 4 plus 5, 9. So 0, 9. Then 0, 9 here with another point here. So we can graph it here like the U shape. And then we can graph it with the linear functions here. So for slope-intercept form, so you add x on both sides, y equal to x plus 5. This one has a slope as a 1, y-intercept as a 5. So start y-intercept at 5, slope as a 1. So means 1 up, 1 to the right, 1 up, 1 to the right, 1 up, 1 to the right, like that. The graph looks like this. And we see two intersecting points there, one with here, one with here. So intersecting points coordinate will be 1, 6. And then another one is 4, 9. That's how you find it, by graphing it. And then by substitute. So both of them solve for y. So I will replace 6x plus 3 in the place of y, substitute. So I can do 6x plus 3 equal to x squared plus 2x plus 7. Quadratic function, quadratic equation, the method to solve it, you move everything to one side and one side should be 0. So I will subtract 6x on both sides. You subtract 3 on both sides. That become a 0 on the left side. X squared, calculate, combined like terms will be negative 4x plus 4. I can factor on the right side by multiply to be 4, multiply to be 4, add it together to be negative 4. So I have a 2 times 2 with a negative. So I can do x squared minus 2x plus 4. Instead of negative 4x, I rewrite with a negative 2x, and I can combine this together. First term, common factor is a x. So x with a x minus 2. And second term, common factor will be negative 2, and then you change the sign here inside, and x minus 2 is as a common factor. Again, you can take it out and then write down the leftover things together as x minus 2 equal to 0, so x will be 2. So we got the value of x only one value, which is a 2, and we can plug it in either one of those things to find the y value. I will use the bottom one because it's a linear function. It's a little easier to calculate y value. So 6 times x is a 2 plus 3. So y will be 12 plus 3, which is a 15. So I can say the intersecting points with the quadratic function and linear function for this case, it will be 2 and 15. That's a intersecting point.